Oh, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. We're back in Schedule 1. So, this is the rework of the barn that I've been working on yesterday. I didn't do any recording of it, sadly, because I was just playing freely and didn't stream it. But this is the rework of it. I haven't put any messages or anything on here yet, besides a couple of them, just showing baggies, and more baggies. So this is a packaging machine. Got the pots on each side, so I got 16 in total on each, 32 in total, 32 plants. 8 of them are for each specific plant. You got the OG Kush, that's going to be on this one, and I haven't put the signs up for that yet. OG Kush is down here. So yeah, it basically just shows OG Kush, seeds, soil, fertilizer. This is going to be the shelving unit for that. Completed packaging ends up here. This is just overflow, so that way if this one runs out, then this one can get picked up. But I also just added a mod to the thing to where it could possibly add more slots, but I think it's just for going back and forth. I gotta figure that part out right now. That would be, who is the one who's assigned? You? Maybe? It's one of these two. I think that might be more for the package handlers. I don't know. So, we're going to have to go through, and I didn't add a bed, yeah. Jacob failed on that part. He had it in his inventory. Also, let me go to audio ambient. I get a little ambient noise in there. Or, yeah, whatever. So I got 2 brick presses right here that will be handled for packaging. And then each of them has the same setup on each side. And then when you go to this side, this will be, as you see is here, OG Kush is to the left, Granddaddy Purple is on the right. And then you got signs for each. That way, if I do have a multiplayer session with, and I have a couple people join, they get the gist of where everything's at. So if I don't have somebody putting the seeds in, watering it, all that, then they know exactly what is what. And then basically just got to get all my supplies here. I did add something to the back of the trunk, right? No, guess not. But we do need a bed, because I need to get everybody set up and ready to go on their different stations. What I did order was all the seeds, so I should have everything integrated. That's what I was doing upstairs. Let me go upstairs real quick. Perfect. So this is my overflow, my additional seeds for each of them. You got the Kush, Granddaddy Purple, Crack, yeah, and then the Sour Diesel. That's the overflow of that. I got some additional stuff that I didn't really need to put up here, but I did. And there's the bed. I forgot. That's where it's at. Okay, let's get everybody situated. So, you don't have a bed yet, so let me do that for you. That way you can get started. And I think when I moved the bed, I never added any money to it. I'm going to add money to it so that way they can begin doing their job. Doesn't give me the briefcase option. which is odd. Huh. I don't know how that's going to work if it doesn't have a briefcase option. Let me get to, I think this hardware store has a bed. Could have probably just walked, but we're just going to park it right here into the pole. Great place for it. There we go, just give me one bed. Anything else that I could possibly use? Hit me up with 300 more baggies. That should do it. Yeah. I think it's 310 that I'm allowed to have. Order too large? Too large again? Usually it's good. Let me park the red vehicle in the parking space. Line her up a little bit more. I think the order's too large just because I can't carry it all. Come on. I accidentally right-clicked on that. Good? Yep. Nicely done. So then we'll just take the rest of it in our inventory. And I did add a mod. Don't know why I didn't do it. With the trash. So we're going to do clear trash. Now the trash is all gone, and we should have some better frames. I tend to do that every morning, is do the clear trash command. Daytime just hates me, which is fine. Is there any additionals that I need over here? So I want to get rid of all this stuff. That way we're good on that. And if we have any additional stuff, I can add it there. Let me move that down there. And then possibly if there's anything that we need there, it's good. And then we'll just get rid of the rest of that. Okay, let's see if this works now. I'm just going to manage the cleaner. This should give us an option for the briefcase now. No? Nothing? That's not good. So we're probably going to have to exit the game. Relaunch the game. Let me see if I have two beds. If I have a second bed and then you just utilize the one. Nope, still nothing. So there's nothing to do with any of that. So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that part out. Because we need the briefcase full of money in order for them to actually work. Okay, so we got the one bed upstairs. Discard that. Discard the shelving unit. Get the baggies in the trunk. Just fill that full of product. These are all full, right? No? They are now. Okay. So we'll save the game first, then we'll exit out. We'll get rid of that mod, and then we'll work on getting everybody back to where they need to be. So this is the thing that I use. It's called Thunderstore. This is where I'm getting all my mods from. They got 56 mods right now out for the game. And so the mod that we were using is, as you see, here's No More Trash. That's that mod. Obviously it doesn't show, it has game configuration settings. I don't know how to figure that part out. So we'll turn that off. We already know how to do it. More routes. Triples the number of routes your handlers can handle. We also have an easy to remove thing. Is a quality of life that allows you to easily remove pots with seeds in them, shelves with items, any that are buildable, and items simply hold shift, which is pretty cool. So if you have something full and you want to get rid of it, it's an easy way to get rid of it. So these are the 3 mods that I implemented, and I'm going to disable them currently right now, just because previously, before adding those in, the thing was actually working for the beds. So we'll see how everything works after I go back into that, because it might have just screwed with something, and that's what you got to do. If you add a mod and it breaks something, you take the mod, or you disable the mod, you go back in, see if it works, and if it works, well, you got to do everything up into that and then implement the other mod. I do believe it is the one where you can delete items off the bat, because the briefcase is the thing that holds everything up. So they probably found a way to get rid of the briefcase so that way you can move it and trash it at the same time, which is probably what caused the issue. That's my only thought. So there's probably going to be an update for that specific mod that I can see in the future. Because when we go back in here, I'm sure it's going to work. And then we're just going to save it, not enable that mod. We're going to enable the other 2 mods, the trash one and more routes. The more routes has nothing to do with the beds. Beds have nothing to do with the routes. So we'll go from there. Noting data. Okay. So wait till everything spawns in. Good to go. Go up here and no briefcase. It's probably because nobody's assigned since I removed it. Okay. Now you go here. Still no briefcase. Huh. Okay. So that's a problem. I don't know what mod could have screwed that up. Okay. I don't know if there's something like with shared beds. Hmm. There's a mod that I had to update. Oh, there's a section 97, which doesn't have anything to do with anything. That's just a mod where you can shoplift. It says access briefcases from anywhere. Okay. So we'll go to that manager, which is in the phone option, and we will see if we can pay them money without. Well, hold on. Let's go back. Since we know we're gonna be going that way, let's exit out one more time and implement that first mod that we just saw. Okay, we're back. So now we're going to go to messages, help manager, pay employees, pay all employees. Let's see if this works. There you go. There you go. I fixed it. Fixed it. So it's not going to show a briefcase on the bed, but we're going to have to pay the employees on the actual phone itself. Okay, cool. So now this guy should be adding the soil. Yep. Yep, everything is working as intended. Awesome sauce. Who's next? We're going to have to bring our van in here to pick up product. Because obviously this is not going to haul everything that we have product-wise. So Justin, you are now going to be the package person over here. Sign stations. He's going to be for the OG Kush. And that was a fail. Make sure this one is large storage rack on the back side, which is fine. Okay, so he's going to be taking from this rack here and this rack here, moving it to that, moving it to this, and then he's going to have two assigned things from here that go to that. And then from that to that. And he's already getting started. Nice. Basically, if he runs out, he goes grab more baggies. Take this off so it's a clean slate. Basically has to wait because this guy's snipping them. Okay, next, Cynthia, let me get you started on the crack side of things. Supplies, it's going to be this right here. Okay, she's all good on that. Destination is going to be here. And then we're going to need a package person. Well, we'll get Robert set up. So that way we got all of our handlers doing that stuff. Supplies, always going to be the left one. Or, actually no. The one closest to him. Okay. All good. Set up and ready to go. So none of these people are assigned. Copy. So I have two additionals because we're going to have two on the brick presses. And these can be pulled from anywhere. So do I already have I don't have a package person for this. I'm going to add several. So again, just like the other one, Large, large. Perfect. I'm gonna turn a bunch of these lights off so that way, I mean, you can definitely tell a difference already. How much of an impact these lights have to brighten up everything. I'm just trying not to lose a lot of frames. There you go. Now we're good. I was working on the next person. Robert, you're good. Ashley, you're next. Sign stations. Done. Next. What the hell are they doing out there? Geese gang. Geese gang. Okay, you guys are good. Deborah, you're the last person. You're gonna be our brick presser. You can pick from anybody's line just to make bricks. Okay, so you can take from here or here or down here. Okay, and then ran out of spots. We don't have a specific resting place for the bricks. I never thought that one through. But I guess I could put them upstairs. This one, oh yeah, there you go, destination. So that one's on the right hand side, so we'll do right hand over here. Left hand. Done. So that brick press goes to that one. That one goes to that one. Perfect. Cool. They're all paid and ready to go. So now, while we're at it, and they're all doing their thing, let's take a load. Because these are going to fill up fairly quickly. Yeah, go get the van from the warehouse. What we got in here? Ooh, we got full load. Oh my god, we got a bunch of bricks. These guys have basically run out of space and they need it shipped. Okay, we're gonna need to get some customers. Do do do. 40. Okay, got all those people. Run out of product. Okay. So right now, I've got this warehouse set up to do multiple things. Multiple products. Obviously the other barn is set up for multiple products as well. Just until I put it on the market, just basically getting it all set in stone, ready to go. Error. Just happened. No. Holy crap. They brought the cavalry. Shots fired! Shots fired! Run! $40, $20, $40. What you need, sir? Back. I could have just gave him 20 real quick, but no, the scalp was in the way. What you need? What you need? What you need? 30? Dude just came out of nowhere. Shots fired! Dude just camping out here. 45, 20, 40, 5. Hoping to get the cops off my tail. There we go. Cool. Yeah, you're the one who had the weird odd number. This guy just went a straight 20 if I remember correctly. We solid. Okay, time to offload some product. These are all OGs. Just gonna get rid of it. I got plenty back here. Are these all OG? No. Okay, we got green. Yeah, we got some still left in there. Okay, that's full. What's this? Sour diesel. Okay, so that's gonna be a little bit of a predicament because we're out of space for. Well, no, we doubled this up. This can be for anything. So this could be for the Granddaddy Purple or the green. I'll figure that out when we get to it. We gotta expand our warehousing, as you guys see, this is all filled with OG Kush. OG Kush. Yeah, all filled with it. Wild. Got a couple bricks in here. This is all just mixed in bricks. We don't really care about that. And then these are all in jars. When we do the jars. So, just a thought for the developer, because I know his game is perfect with this game. But I could totally see him building a great game, a warehouse game. Because obviously he already has the production stuff set up with the employees and everything else. I could see him making multiple games. I know Schedule 1 is going to be the top one, but I can see him doing great things with just warehouses in general. Hello. So I am here for... I don't know. I really don't know. Did I come here for no reason? Probably. We'll do 300. Nope, can't do 300? Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. We got stuff here. There's my little snippers. We'll deliver that to the warehouse. They might need some extra jars. We're not high on jars anymore, but with the little bit that we are doing, yeah. Run. Run. If the fire hydrant wasn't here, I could do a perfect one in. Okay. So we're gonna put the jars up top. Like I said, we really haven't been using jars lately, so that's why things are a little slow over here. Gonna take this out. So are you good? Maybe I might get him off the press now that Yep, he's side-eyeing me. He don't like it. He don't like it. Just gonna put that there. That way he can baggy that up. He might also be stuck just for the fact that there's no room on here for... Oh no, there is plenty of room. I have no idea. Maybe they're just frozen. Did I just hear shots? I think I just heard shots. Yep, everything here needs to be restocked. So we're doing, yeah, I never added anything there. So this is OG, right? Right. I don't know. This is, yep. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot we need to actually fill that one up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 bags of soil goes there. What I'm thinking about doing is, well, I know we can, damn it, I don't really want to do that, but the best way to do it is get rid of these freaking beds and only leave one, but I'm gonna literally have to go through each person. No, all I have to do is just assign them in bed. They don't lose everything. Can't remember how I did it. There is a way. How did I do it? There is a way. I did something yesterday where I was able to trick the system. In order to come on, change your price to 1,000, damn it. Huh. Don't I have that modded? Easy remove. Oh, simply hold shift. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. Yes. I don't know where I really want that bed to be. Right there? we'll just get rid of that. And we'll just have one bed assigned to each person. That way we can expand our operations. Everybody's just frozen in place. There's shots. Huh. Somebody's getting eliminated. Okay, now everybody has a bed. Probably missed somebody, but yeah, everybody has a bed now. Let me discard these 9 use or wasteless ones, and then also let me sleep. You guys are all moving now? Cool. Here's a pot ready for sowing, but I don't have any seeds for it. Gotcha. That makes sense. So I need a shipment of pretty much everything. 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, 3. 2. Actually, what we're gonna do, got 4 on there. We'll let them ride it out with us. This one is purple, I do believe. Nope, that's the OG. So yeah, mark these things. Did I get these wrong? I feel like I did, that's why he's not moving. So we need soil. We need to go here. Deliveries. Soil, we're gonna do 160. Docks warehouse. Now he's moving. I see him moving. Let's go. Okay, we have our product right here. We're going to set this one outside. This one's full of product too. Okay. We'll let everybody do their task at hand. And then once they're done with that, when a nighttime comes, then we'll switch everything around. Because what I want to do is I want to take some storage racks, put them back here, basically line them all the way up down here, and then that will be labeled. Because right now we have OG Kush, Granddaddy Purple, and the Crack all on the sides right here. And then we have the sour diesel on the opposite side, and that's because we ran out of space due to the power of the beds. So now that we don't have the beds in the way, we're going to expand our operations down alongside of that, and we should be good to go when it comes to everything storage-wise. Hopefully. Quote unquote. Hopefully. Who's in charge of this one? Because obviously he's not cutting. That guy right there. It's not you, is it? No. Nope, you're in charge of that one. I'm missing a guy? I know why you guys aren't working. It's because you're out of baggies. Let me go get you some baggies. There's some storage racks too. There we go. You're all good on that one. I also realized some baggies are right there too, so Forgot about those. Oh, goes right through. Did not know that. Huh. That just a warehouse thing? I'll take it. That's a W. Cool. I'm glad to go through that. I'm fine with that. Let's get some more baggies out here. Because once I start cutting, you're gonna have a bunch. Okay, should be good. Change name, change price, addictiveness. That's cool. Very cool. So, Ronald, what's going on? One momento. So that's yes, sir. Okay. What am I looking for? It is world management, right? No. Player management? Definitely not me. Quest, there it is. Okay. So, yeah, basically I'm running a drug business, a drug chain. That's why it's called Schedule 1. And so this is my warehouse. You got multiple different things. I'm not gonna go get Keith. That's no biggie. Um, there is some cheap menus. Yes, there is. As you see, I'm rich at the bottom. But everything else I've done is legit. I did just force complete a couple missions, so that way I didn't have to do it due to the fact that my phone was blowing up with people wanting orders. Um, at the moment, I'm just trying to fulfill those orders by getting more in the warehouse. So I got this van full of product. I got this vehicle full of product and this vehicle full of product. That all needs to go to my destination of where I store it, so that way I can distribute it at a later time. But as I got this going, there is a cheat which I love that I just implemented. So they have a bed system, and for every employee that you hire, you have to assign them a bed, and they cannot have the same bed. So what this mod does is it takes away those beds. I would have 10 employees, which I have 10 employees right now. You would have to assign them 10 beds, which you would have to have scattered all over here, all over here, all the way down, which is why there's two shelves over there, because it went all the way down. And there's barely any walking room. So what the mod does is it combines it to one bed to where you can assign all 10 employees to one single bed, which is great. So that way I'm able to add some more shelving units. This stuff will be coming over to this side. That stuff will be coming over to this side. And then I'll be getting rid of all three shelves right here for more walking space. And it will look a lot more cleaner. And then I'll be adding some more shelving down there as well for just overage of maybe supplies or something. But I love that mod. That's a must-have mod. I'm still trying to figure out the brick press, because brick press you need in total, you need a total of 20 product. And as you see, 8 and 8, 16, so you can't do it. But if I drag this in here, you can begin doing that. And then voila. And then you go whoop once and twice. And there you go. You got yourself a brick of sour diesel. And then they bring it down here, and then they store it on the rack. And there's 3 bricks that will be ready for transport. Basically, take it out of here. Let me add this back to the rack so that way they can process it in individual baggies. So basically, these two people, they have them set up to where once the person, this person right here, picks everything and harvests it, they bring it over to these 2 racks, one of these 2 racks. Same for this side. This side has 2 different products being run. They bring them to these 2 different racks. The package handlers go grab the baggies, bring the baggies back to the processing thing, and these are single individual wrapped products. So there's quantities on here. So if this one had 12, they would package 12 at a time. 20 at a time. They all come in 20s. So they would just grab a bag, grab a product, package it in here, and then they would set it on one of these 2 racks. Same for this one. Brick presses and or jars happen at the top. Brick presses literally just take 20 and then they go down that rack. This one is individual jars. Usually what happens with this one is that they have to have a requirement of 5 or higher in order to package it in a jar. So the reason nobody's working up here to process the jar is because there's 4. So I take that away. It should trigger that person. To go back and find some more product. And then we'll just add those 4 there. And we'll bring and slide 20 over here because they probably are activated on that side. Maybe. I don't know. Some people are, I can't remember what side they work on and what side they don't. But they would grab the product from these racks as well, go up there, and then package it in jars. I got a whole assembly line set up for all this stuff. And then we'll just take all this stuff right here. Put it in the van, which is full. Got a lot of full vans. Okay, so this is kind of like my overflow. I take it all and bring it here, and then when I go out and do deals at night, like I, again, should have been doing, because I got some that, like this guy right here, I would do him in the morning. This guy I was ordering 45. Anytime you're in that time frame of trying to do deals, like right now I'm at the 4 a.m. mark, you can only do deals in the morning. So right now I'm gonna go back to here, go back to quest management. I'm just gonna get all these deals complete, so that way we're done. Doesn't want to do that one. There we go. Okay, so now we got all of our deals done, quote unquote. And then when the next round comes about, we'll have all the product here. This room is literally full of OG Kush. Literally full of OG Kush. I could do probably a little bit more better management system, where I would probably get more racks in here and just go all the way down, and then just not worry about that back wall. And yeah, because I mean this stuff goes like crazy. Right now I have products set up to where only OG Kush is available for sale, and the other ones are not. So once I get that set up, also when we did the mixer, this is what popped up as one of our sale items. And what it is Aspen Gold mouthwash equals that. So I don't know how you get Aspen Gold, but when you do, okay, Aspen Death plus energy drink, is that? I don't know. These have different recipes, and you get different results. So this whole van is full of that. I'm going to take that leftover to the motel. Because motel has extra stuff in here. Now, what I have is the manor. The manor has a bunch of stuff in it. But I gotta wait till the morning time in order for me to actually buy stuff. But I'm gonna buy some storage racks and bring it to the manor, and that should work. There's a bed in here, so I can sleep in this bed. Where am I at? You laughing at me, buddy? Okay. So then we gotta go to boutique store. Is that what they call it? I don't know. It's over this way. So you see trash on the ground, clear. Every morning there's trash. So clear, trash, and then that should teleport it away to where we don't have any more frame rate drops or anything like that. Boutique. Go in here. Hello. I would like to buy some shelving units. I don't know how many you can implement to me, but I have to figure out what the happy medium is. 160. Won't fit in inventory. 50. Okay, we can do 50. Do 100, maybe. It's not 100. Item won't fit. he getting robbed? Or is he coming to see me? I think he's coming to see me. Yeah, I really need some of your stuff right now. You got anything? I do not, actually. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. That's why they call him crazy. Sir. Sir. You didn't see anything, ma'am. Just handling business. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? They're investigating. Don't investigate. Arrest this man. He pulled a knife on me. This man pulled a knife on me. You know, I get shit on, bro. I ain't letting that stand. I just took everybody out, so... yeah. That's what happened there. Shots fired, shots fired. Run! Okay. Tab. This. Building management. Properties. Banner. Teleport. Teleport. Okay. We're good. We're chilling. So, from what I was told in a video, you can only add wall shelves to everything. So what we're going to do is literally add wall shelves everywhere, and that's where we're going to place our product in every room. Wonder if I'll hit my head. Nope. I hear the police. They're coming for me. I'm curious if you can do decorations or if it's just... I probably should have figured that out before I started placing any of this and just wasting my time. Okay, so how much can you add on here? 4? Jeez, that's a lot of product that I gotta put on there. Just, whew, man. Let's go get that black van. That way we can bring that over here. I don't know if it's full of OG Kush or if it's full of mixtures. gonna say OG, sort of, kind of. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it works. This is going to be my new warehouse operations area. This is where all my products going to be stored at until obviously they implement something in the update to where we can actually place furniture on the ground. So each room is going to be its own thing. So I don't think I can place any signs on the wall. But if I could, obviously left side would be OG Kush. Right side would be one of the products. And the other rooms will be... How many rooms we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 right here? Huh. Okay. Can we place anything outside? I doubt it. Perfect. Not that pretty, but it's good. This one could have be done a lot better than what the other one was. I mean, what's done is already done. Where's the light switch? You have to be this far back to press the light switch because of my shelves in the way. Okay. So then can't do okay, you can't do this side. Can't do this side. Okay. You can only do one side. That's not good. Okay, so you can only do the inner wall. So basically this whole area you can only do. And that's not good at all. Let's replace this. That way it's 4 and 4. We need plenty of room for the overflow of OG Kush. Did not line up real well. Might as well just take that bottom layer off. It's already off. Perfecto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then the middle part would be like a halfway point for everything. We'll I'll put some shelves out here. Just to get rid of our inventory. There we go. Okay, so let's go to the barn, because the barn probably has a lot of product already on their shelves. That is a traffic light. Oh yeah, look at that. They're already stocked and full. So this is all sour diesel, right? Yep. Perfecto. Would you look at that? Barn produced a lot right there. 20, 40, 60, 80. So it's 160 per rack. I guess that's sort of a lot. Forgot to put the handbrake on. Okay. And then we go to here. Oh, we can go teleport manor. There you go. So what's in our hand is Granddaddy Purple. I'm gonna put the Granddaddy Purple out here. Sour diesel. And then OG Kush. Well, look at that. We're good. It's a short drive. I like it. It's better than the bungalow. Literally, that's a longer drive. This one is literally a left-hand turn, and you're there. This one's a right-hand turn, and you're there. How we doing on baggies? You're running out of baggies. You're good over here. That one's not good over here. These need clipped. Why aren't you clipping them, sir? They're already paid. That's good. Let me get this out of here. Let me see what I got up top, because I know I had something up top. Yeah, we got the bricks. Just get everybody situated. Cool. Let's buy some baggies. Okay, so they already have an order out there. And then we already got that upstairs. Worked out perfectly. Okay, so we got all that. Let me restock on that. So what we're gonna do is trade that off there. And we have more seeds, then we do that. Okay. So we got all that. We'll put this upstairs. Do you have any extra room? Doubt it. 7, 10. We'll just add that there for now. fertilizer. That's weird. Did I not make it fertilizer on that side? You'd think I would, because this side's using it. Let me check it out. Oh, it doesn't even show what seed is supposed to be what. How do you... Hold on. How the hell are you planting something when you don't even know what seed you're using? Okay, I don't know. So this one is sour diesel, right? That's what I got set up for? Yep, sour diesel. This is the sour diesel side. Destination. This is the right side. Maybe something happened when I was changing beds and stuff that it just did that. I don't know. Okay. All pointing to that one. That one's all pointing to that one. Cool. Left, left, left. Right, right, right. Cool. Yep, that's all up there. Left, left, left. Right, right, right. Left, left, left. Right, right, right. Cool. Got all that situated. Got all this down there. Extras on that. Seeds. We need 2 of each. Just to refill and add some additionals. Okay, so this is sour diesel. Gonna add the additionals here because those are our overflows anyways. OG. That was completely ran out. Purple completely ran out. We need 2 more purple. Just got a third just for shits and giggles. We'll just get all these down here. Good. Full. Good on that. Cool. And there we go. That's all she wrote for that. See, this person doesn't have a hard time when it comes to the brick press. The other guy struggles on the brick press. I don't know if it's because just there's a lot of partials down there or what. We're going to save it. Go upstairs to that bed. And then watch him spring into action on the harvesting part. Now let's have to pay him. There you go. Now they're springing into action. Now they're paid. So the right side's planting, left side's harvesting. So this whole side should be like working like a machine. We're gonna go to the dealer thingy, deliveries. I don't think you can get one of those cutting things sent to you without actually having to go to the store. That was gonna help them out. No. Definitely not. So we're gonna go to the hardware store up here. We have our vehicle. We're just gonna walk down there. I tend to get rid of the snippy just for the fact that I hate carrying it on me because it's just one extra slot. But in order to help them, we have to do that. Thank you. Glad you're right down the road. Saves me a trip. Snippy snip. Hold on. Gotta go unlock the door.